Hello, I'm Gabriel, your Victory Volleyball captain, bringing you another episode of the At-Home Volleyball Guide. In this episode, I want to talk about setting. Setting is one of the most crucial skills in volleyball, and also one of the most difficult, but that's no reason to be afraid of it. We're going to break it down into 5 simple skills and go over them one by one, starting with our fingertips and moving down to our toes. Starting with the first one, contact. Only your fingertips should touch the ball. If I were to paint my palms blue, there wouldn't be a speck of blue paint on this ball.
Hey Gabe, I found some blue paint. Prove it.
So, as you can see, my hands are very blue, and it's wet paint. So, perfectly clean ball. Second, positioning. You want to have ball-shaped hands. To get them, put your hands on your hips and bring them up again. If our thumbs are out here, they're going to get jammed, so we can put them to our forehead, channel our inner moose. Third, our wrist flick. This is an interesting motion that's unique to volleyball. I think. I don't know much about curling. Could be in curling. Let's assemble what we have so far. We want to contact the ball with our fingertips, channel our inner moose with our elbows out. As we extend our arms and flick our wrists, we want all 10 fingers to go to target. This ensures the ball will go where we want it to. I know this is a lot, but stay with me. Number 4, the cushion and the spring.
All right, Gabe, I'm ready.
No, let me explain. We don't want the ball to bounce off of us. We want to bend our arms and cushion it, giving us a chance to redirect it. Think of an egg toss. You bring your hand down to cushion the egg. If you just held your hand flat out, it would shatter. With our cushion comes our spring. We want our whole body to coil down and extend up as we position the ball. You want to get your entire body under the ball. Finally, your unshakable stance. You might remember this one. You want your feet slightly more than shoulder width apart, slightly bent knees, and tight abs that are contracted. With setting, you always want your right foot forward. Remember our unshakable stance. Tight core, abs contracted. Can't be moved.
Hey, Gabe, I can't see. You did this yesterday. Hey, Gabe, hey!
If you did it anyway, you want to play volleyball now? I bet you're wondering, why do we always put our right foot forward when we set? Since I conveniently have a setter now, let's ask him. Michael, tell us more.
Well, you see, Gabe, the ball has a tendency to go where you're facing. So even though I'm a lefty, and it's hard to put my right foot forward, this way, if I mess up, it's going to go to my teammates and not to my opponents. Let me show you. If the ball comes to me and my left foot's forward, I may accidentally turn to the right and give it to my opponent. Watch this. Having your right foot forward is a step in the right direction, because it's a real bummer to go up and hit that ball and be in the air and notice that your opponent has the ball.
I'm so glad he puts his right foot forward. Thanks, Michael.
You bet.
Now that we've gone over how to do a really great set, let's go over some outside exercises. First, toss the ball really high and get under it. Second, and this may sound familiar, set 50 balls to yourself. Sometimes the ball is too high and we want to set it low, or it's too low and we need to set it higher. This next drill can help with that. Simply set one high, then set one low in a pattern. This next drill really helps with ball-shaped hands. In between each set, put your hands on your hips. It's really hot out here. Let's go inside. Remember, inside we have to clear out a space to practice, so I recommend taking everything out of your brother's, the living room. Once you've cleared out enough space to practice, you're ready to start setting indoors. I know from experience, these ceilings are too low for us to be setting indoors.
Gabe, what's this hole in my ceiling?
Don't worry about it. Since we can't push our ceiling up, we can bring ourselves to the ground. For this drill, you'll want to lie down and put the ball directly over your head. Try and use nice, light touches and keep the ball from spinning as much as you can. And this is a pretty hard drill, so don't be discouraged if you don't get it perfectly. I'm not doing all that great either. Just like passing, you can use the wall as a partner. Stand close to the wall and move your hands quickly. This really works on that very unique volleyball wrist movement. If you have a partner, this is a great way to work on balance and core strength. Sit on the ground, balanced, with your feet feet slightly elevated. This really works your core. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned some great tips about practicing volleyball. That's it for this episode. Bye-bye. Hello, I'm Gabriel, your Victory Christian Academy volleyball coach. Not coach. It looks very sour.
It's sour.
Yes, sour.
Flies exist.
Job well done.